Imagine waking up one morning to find that your entire town is dancing uncontrollably and no one knows why. This isn't a scene from a horror movie. It's a real event that shook the world in 1518. Welcome to the dancing plague of 1518. In July of 1518, the streets of Strasbourg, a city in what is now modern-day France, were filled with something strange. The villagers began to dance, not in celebration, but in agony. At first, it was just a few people, but soon it spread like wildfire. More and more joined in. No one could stop. Could you imagine the terror of being surrounded by friends and family, watching them dance until they collapsed from exhaustion or even died? As the number of dancers swelled into the hundreds, theories started to emerge. Was it a curse, a punishment from God, or was it something more biological? Doctors at the time suggested a variety of causes. Some even believed the dancers were possessed by demons. But one of the most startling theories? Mass hysteria. Picture this: fear, stress, and intense anxiety sweeping through a community ravaged by disease and famine. Could something as invisible as collective panic actually cause people to lose control of their own bodies? And yet, this terrifying phenomenon wasn't a one-off. The plague lasted for weeks. Weeks. People continued to dance, some even collapsing from exhaustion, and some dying of strokes, heart attacks, and pure physical exhaustion. Is this real? Could this happen today? In the modern world, we have a lot of tools to explain the unexplainable. But back in 1518, not so much. Experts now believe the dancing plague could have been caused by ergotism, poisoning from a fungus that grows on wet rye, which can cause hallucinations and convulsions. The same fungus that inspired many of the witch trials across Europe. But even with this theory, questions remain. Why did it only happen in Strasbourg? Why did it start suddenly and stop just as mysteriously? The truth is, we may never know. But the fear, the urgency, the chaos, it's a reminder of just how fragile the human mind and body can be, and how history, in all its strange and eerie moments, still holds mysteries we can't fully solve. Cliffhanger. But here's the thing. This wasn't the only bizarre event in history that has left us scratching our heads. Ever heard of the Mad Gasser of Mattoon? That's a story for another time. But let's just say, it's just as unsettling. If you enjoyed diving into this chilling mystery, check out my next video on the power of compounding. It's just as mind-bending, but in a totally different way. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss a moment of history's most intriguing stories.